So today we're going to try doing a business plan on this incredible AI application called Chat GPT and see just how far we can get. Is this really a threat to financial analysts? Can it help CFOs, CEOs, new startup entrepreneurs, kids at university who are building business plans for an MBA or any other course that they're doing? Where is the state of technology on Chat GPT and AI in general? We're going to try and build a business plan for an imaginary company. Let's call it AI based modeling for a company called AR Stars, which does, or VR Stars, which does virtual reality. So let's go into Chat GPT and just write a simple instruction. Write me a business plan for AR Stars. Now I wonder what it will do. So it doesn't have a lot of information. So it's giving me a very limited response. So let's give it a bit of a background. AR Stars is a startup that makes AR headsets. It is aimed at a professional market of engineers who wish to use it in rugged outdoor conditions. Write me a business plan. Well, let's see what it does with this information. Wow, here is a revised plan for AR Stars. It starts off with an executive summary. It's using a little bit of the information that I gave it. In fact, it reproduces that in the first couple of lines, which is not surprising, but it's putting it in a very tabulated way, prioritizing it in terms of the mission, who our target market is, and also what the unique value proposition is. We've secured initial funding and are on track. Well, it's taking a bit of a liberty there. But look, it's got a little bit of things here about the market analysis. So what the AR market is doing, so what it's going to do over the next 5 years, 35% growth. It now focuses in on the product or service. I mean, you can see the amount of information it's generating from just a small paragraph that I'd given it is incredible. So it provides a template already for someone who is beginning to write a business plan. And it's even giving financial projections, which is a bit, I'd say, taking a little bit of a liberty, but because it doesn't have enough revenue. But you can see how it's already beginning to provide a template that someone can use and begin to fine-tune this information. So if we go back all the way up, if we scroll up, so it started off with the executive summary, a market analysis, product or service, marketing and sales strategy, This is quite interesting because it's even given me an insight into a marketing and sales strategy, which I hadn't put in yet. Targeting engineering firms through channels such as trade shows, industry publications, and online advertising. So you can see it's already identified that it's a niche market, and this is what it's going to go for. Let's add a bit more detail. Which trade shows should we attend for our stars? What does it tell us now? Oh, several trade shows. So it talks about a virtual reality show, which aims at the segment that we're in. CES, not a big surprise there. Game Developers Conference. Augmented World Expo. Well, let's find some that identify with our target market and focus. What about trade shows focused on engineering and construction? So here again, it's giving us a list. So we go to the general trade shows for the VR and AR industry, but here are things that are really focused on the specific segment that we're looking for. Bauma, Intermat, Conexpo, World of Concrete. Well, that's certainly a very interesting one. So you can see how in just a few minutes, it's generated enough of background information that is certainly good enough at this stage if you were to write a short email requesting a meeting with a prospective investor. You could begin to pitch an idea to an angel, to people within your company organization, to begin to start getting feedback, getting a template. So I'm actually quite amazed at the level of information product templating that ChatGPT is already able to do for a company that is just in a startup stage, and at this stage, just something that I've just begun to dream up in my mind. Let's ask it how much funding do we need to raise for our first 2 years of business? A little typo. And this is real fun. Let's see what it tells us. Right. Okay. We're dealing in a world that's very uncertain, and I've given it very limited information. There are many variables that can impact. So it's straight away helping you think about the problem already. The size and complexity of product, the cost of development and production, marketing and sales expenses, hiring and operational costs. Okay. We expect to have 3 development engineers and 3 sales and market development colleagues based in Silicon Valley. Silicon Valley. We expect development costs of of $500K on top of that for equipment. Now what does it do? Yeah, we certainly need to raise a significant amount of funding here. Venture capital, right? So this is interesting for, let's say, someone who's not familiar with the finance world and is, or an entrepreneur or a young student who's looking to raise some money or understand what the sources of funding are, but it's not really giving us an answer in terms of the amount of money that we will need to raise. Let's see if we can rephrase that. In any way to see if we can get something more meaningful for a more sophisticated user. So how much money do we need for three development? Well, let's see what this is now. So here, it's again being very generic. It's educating you in terms of what you need to do. So it's giving you a how-to, but not really giving you any concrete answers. So it looks like a financial advisor or business mentor is still not out of a job from Chat GPT, but you can see, you can already begin to have many interesting conversations with it, helping you think through what the problems are, what the issues you need to address are, and maybe take the next step. So that's the first episode in this series that I'm going to do in terms of doing a business plan on Chat GPT and exploring how sophisticated it's getting and how it evolves and its impact it's going to have on our industry as people who are either in corporate development, like me, working with companies looking to build business plans, raise financing, and grow the business, or if you're in a financial advisory business, in an investment bank, in or a business mentor, a business coach, how we can use ChatGPT to increase the productivity and the quality of the work that we're doing. And if you're a young student or if you're someone who's new in the industry, how you can use ChatGPT to learn and how to increase and multiply your productivity and the quality of your output. So join me again as we continue and look forward to the next session of building a business plan using Chat GPT. Thank you.